Are you feeling stuck in the social media hamster wheel? You are not alone. This is something that, as we look at the metrics and we're diving into the analytics, and the analytics go deeper and deeper every single time, you, as somebody who's just trying to get the ball rolling with social media or have been trying for a long time, stop worrying about those vanity metrics. I'm going to give you the strategy to focus on your perfect tribe and what you can do to have your best year ever. What's up, guys? I'm Jeremy Kane with the Real Estate Agent Playbook, helping you win every single day at the game of real estate. We do have this on the podcast over on the audio side, so make sure you go follow over there. If you're on the road and all the things, you don't need to see my beautiful face. Also on the YouTube. So please like, subscribe on YouTube, hit the notification bell. And if you're listening on audio, thank you so much. We're growing that community. Please share the podcast with your favorite real estate agent that might need to hear it. I get it. In social media, we have all of this creative juices flowing. We have the great idea. We feel like we've delivered a message, whether it's on video or a picture or the perfect post, and it doesn't get any engagement or traction. This is absolutely something that has to happen over and over and over again before things might take off for you. And they'll take off at, the most crazy times. So for now, let's help you understand that if we are just staying consistent, you may already be getting in front of the people that matter and the right people for you. But let's take a step back from that. If we can focus on just providing the value and the information to the small handful of people that already know, like, and trust you, you can take your business to the next level. So how do we do this, right? Please, I'm not telling you to drop all the social media and quit doing the TikToks and quit doing the YouTube videos. That's not what this is about. But stay consistent, stay in practice, keep providing value and doing what you need to do to advance your brand, right? Social media starts with the brand. Before the viral posts, before all of the things, it starts there. And so I was listening to a podcast that Ed Milet was doing recently, and it just was talking about this exact thing. Just focus on these people right in front of you, the people that you can serve, right? The conversations that you are having, whether they started on social media or they're in your church group or they're, at the gym, wherever they are at. This is one of the biggest things in real estate is we try and get all these likes and engagement. We need to create more content. And when we do have the opportunity, we're so focused on all of that and we're distracted that we're not actually focusing on what we need to focus on, which is absolutely to, serve the people that have come into our circle that need serving, the people that are raising their hand. So just keep in mind that more followers, more likes do not lead to more success. I remember my very first YouTube lead came in. The video that she referenced when she called me had 17 views. I sold a $1.1 million home due to one of those 17 views. So it does not take a ton of followers and engagement in order to get to the leads that we are all kind of focusing on. The truth is, if you're providing value, the right people will find you and those conversations will be had. And so don't get discouraged in seeing all of these people with, some people have bot likes and some people buy views and some people do all these things. So don't compare yourself to other people. If you are dialing it in and you're providing value, at the very least, you're perfecting your craft, but do not give up. This social media brand and this, digital brand is absolutely massive to your success as you go further and further on in the career. So what we need to do is truly find our tribe. And what that needs to be is, if you've had transactions, step back and say, okay, what were my most, memorable favorite transactions? Because this is something that oftentimes we overlook, right? These are the easy transactions. These are the transactions that there's not a, headache involved. There's not a bunch of drama. So we need to make sure that we're focusing on them. How were those relationships cultivated? What did they see as the most valuable piece of your interaction, right? If you need to call them and ask, definitely do that and get a testimonial. People are searching the internet and searching your social media for testimonials, right? They don't want to, have all of the, information. They don't care if you're dancing and pointing at the steps of the inspection process or anything like that. They want real value, right? And so if they're looking and they're like, okay, well, this person's obviously a realtor in Denver. I went to the, 5 best restaurants in Denver to eat at, whatever. And then all of a sudden the next reel was this, and it's a testimonial of a client. Oh, that client's just like me, right? Because remember, we want to get those clients that we served with ease, that we had the connection with, that they felt that our service was valuable, right? That's meeting them where they are. Because I'll tell you right now, the 20-year-olds out there think a whole lot differently of what value is than the 55-year-olds, right? And so you have to understand that, okay, let's start with that, right? If you're a new agent, what's that look like? Right? What is that population that you want to serve? Some people love working with the older populations, with the downsizing and all of those. Some people love the first-time home buyers. Some people, wherever you gravitate to and where your value can be best served, that's where we're going to try and think, okay, what content can I create to expand those relationships, to expand my educational value to them as we build this, right? Because I don't know about you, but I'm not a super high entertainer, right? I'm not dancing. A lot of my content that I provide to my clients and for my real estate transactions, this is for real estate agents, right? I want to help coach real estate agents and do all of that. So it's different. But a lot of my content for my production business is very market-based. It's very educational based. It's very strategic, right? These are the strategies that we need to use. This is why you should be considering buying, and this is who should be considering buying right now based on the market, right? Some people are like, that's amazing. Some people are like, this is the most boring thing, and I'd rather watch 4,500, property tours. That's just not what we do, right? And so you have to kind of think about that. And eventually, if you continue to serve those clients, you continue to put content out for that ideal avatar, we will absolutely crush. If you comment below avatar, I will send you my GPT to help you create your avatar. If you want it quicker, go over to my IG at the RE Agent Playbook and DM me the word avatar and you will get it immediately. So those are things that we can do, right? We talk about that. Okay, so now how do we serve them? The biggest thing I can tell you is get them off of digital as soon as possible. If they DM you, if they call you, let's get in person. They already have built that trust, hopefully, if you're doing video with you. They know what you look like. They know what you sound like. They know what credentials you have. They know where your brain is on the market and all the things. And so go meet them, right? And I hate to tell you this. I was in a room yesterday with a bunch of top producing agents, and they said, if you had somebody who wanted to buy a $650,000 house and was approved for a $600,000 house, would you put them in the car? The answer is yes. I mean, that's what we say, put them in the car. We don't do that as much anymore. But would you take them out to show houses? Yes, I would spend time with them and try and demonstrate my value and hopefully bring education to them, right? Because I don't know if they have an uncle that has 50K. I can spend 2 or 3 hours with them to build that rapport. I don't know who their uncle is if they could refer him to me. So I just want to have as many conversations, and I can take something from each and every interaction I have with my clients. So that's kind of how it has to happen, right? So continue to build that content. How do you find your tribe? You look back at your previous and go from there. Now, how do you serve them, right? How do you show up? If you get them off of the internet and off digital, and now they're in person, you show up as however you show up, right? However you show up on video to the camera is exactly how you show up in person. So then you continue to stack that value, continue to build that relationship, bring as much value, as much education as you possibly can, and then you're ready to go, right? Because every situation is different. You need to be a listener, not a teller, right? We can't listen while we're talking on social media. So that's where I do a lot of my telling. But when I get, people in front of me or on the phone or whatever off of social media, internet, then I'm able to have conversations with them. I'm able to have them tell me exactly what they need. Then I can build my entire strategy based on, okay, how are we going to get these people across the finish line? These people need XYZ. This is how I'm going to interact. This is how they want to interact with me because this is how they started to interact with me, and so on. So you kind of build that and you create this, kind of white glove service because these people are right in front of you. And the truth is, if you get 5 to 10 of those people every single year, however you get them, right? It doesn't have to be social media. Your business will grow exponentially because you're going to make a custom experience for them. They're going to refer you their clients. They're going to give you testimonials so that people like them will identify with the testimonial. They'll see it on the social media, and eventually you will have an entire tribe of people that you want to serve. But it does not happen if you're not consistent, right? So stay consistent, turn off the views and all that stuff if that's what you care about, and just keep going, and you will build a business of your dreams. So I hope that helps. Please like, comment, subscribe, go get a win today, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.